Good morning, all of you. You are also welcome in my class, corporate accounting class. Today's our topic is accounting for investment. Everybody is to save a few amount for future and unforeseen expenses. Such saving, when provided to the company or to government and semi-government institution as capital or loan, are known as investment. The person who invests his saving is known as investor. The certificate received by an investor against investment are known as securities. The security may be in the form of share, debenture, bond, government loan, etc. On the basis of object, the securities are fixed or long-term investment. Second, temporary or fluctuating investment. On the basis of income, the investment are fixed income investment. Fixed income investment are those on which interest is to be received at a fixed rate, just like preference share and debenture. Variable income investment, where income on investment is very dear, they are known as variable income investment. Accounting treatment for investment, accounting of fixed income investment. These investments can be purchased in two ways. First, purchase directly from issuing authority. An investor may apply to such authority to buy. The cost of the purchasing will be issue price at the which the concerned authority is issuing. This may be at the par, at premium, or at discount. Second, purchase from stock exchange. An investor may buy the investment from stock exchange with the help of broker. The broker charges the brokerage from the buyer and vendor. How to calculate cost of the investment? Actual cost price in the case of purchase. Purchase price plus brokerage plus GST plus stamp duty. Or in the case of the selling price minus brokerage minus GST. GST must be applicable on the purchase and selling it as a 18% rate of GST. Now, normally pay the interest on investment may be yearly or once in a year. On the above basis of interest purchase or sales of investment having two types. First, come interest purchase or sale. In this case, the purchasing or selling price of investment is inclusive of the interest. It means a part of purchase or sales price is related to the interest accrued from the date of the last to the date of transaction. Hence, in this case of the cost of the investment has to be calculated by subtracting the amount accrued interest from the purchase price. Similarly, the selling price has to be calculated by the subtracting the amount of the accrued interest. Second, actual interest purchase or sale. In this case, the purchasing or selling price of investment is exclusive of interest. It means the buyer has to pay the amount of accrued interest up to the date of transaction. In addition to purchase price of investment, similarly the selling price to the vendor will be same as calculated. It means there will be no adjustment of accrued interest. Now take an example. Mr. A purchased on 1st of March 2019 as 1,06% government bond of 100 each from stock exchange at 19 each. The rate of the brokerage is 2% on the purchase price and the interest due on 31st March and 30th September every year. What would be the cost of investment to Mr. A if it is purchased come interest and ex interest? Now calculate according to first situation. Come interest purchase. Now purchase price is 90 lakh. Add brokerage 2% of 90,000, 1800. Add GST 18% of brokerage value. As per government rules, GST is applicable on all the purchase and selling is 18%. Now 324 rupees. Total is 92,124. Less interest up to date 5 month. Cost of investment is 89,624 when less 2,500 interest. So to pay total amount 92,124, out of it is 89,224 toward cost of the investment and 2,500 toward interest up to the date of transaction. Now in second situation, when X interest purchase price is similar to 19,000, add brokerage 2%, add GST 18%, cost of purchase is 92,124. But in this case, Mr. X paid total 94,624 rupees. Mr. A has to pay 92,120 to cost of investment in the addition of 92,100. Has to pay interest to vendor up to the date of the transaction 2,500 rupees. And hence, the total amount paid will be 94,624 rupees. Now what is difference between as interest purchase and come interest purchase? Now accounting in the book of the purchaser. What will be entries we have done in the book of purchaser or in the book of vendor? In the book of purchaser, on the date of the purchase, particular investment account debit from actual cost, interest account debit, accrued interest to bank account total payment account, receipt of interest, bank account debit to interest account, and third, at the end of the year, interest transfer in P&L account, interest account debit to P&L account. In the book of vendor, on the sale of investment, bank account debit, total cash received to particular investment account to interest account, entry from in particular invest account by net selling price and in interest accrued interest. At the end of year, profit or loss transfer in P&L account as per accounting standard 13. On profit transfer, particular investment account debit to P&L account. When loss transfer, P&L account debit to particular investment account. And the last, at the end of the year, interest account close, interest account debit to P&L account. Hope you like this video. Like, comment and share and subscribe our video. Thank you.